Assalamu alaikum to the chairman of this conference, the organizers of the conference, other protocol duly observed. My name is Mohammed Kaka Ahmed. My co-authors are Azila Muhammad Zaini, Aya He Mahmoud, Fifi Farishia, and I want to present to you the current use and the practice of big data and overview at the third international conference on applied computing. So let's start with the presentations of the abstracts. And this paper discusses the current use and the practice of the big data by industry in Malaysia. The impact of the big data practice in the 6 industry sectors are highlighted, which are healthcare, industry, education, finance, security, agriculture, and airline. Based on the result of the study, some findings are summarized. And the introductions, there are 4 different processes which are done on the big data. Starting with the data storage, the big data needs to be stored in a secure and accessible fashions. Moreover, it requires a huge amount of space. The data analysis, which aims to extract knowledge and relations in the big data, the data visualizations, which is used to present the big data in an understanding manner. Therefore, the data mining is also an aim to find and retrieve the specific information for analysis. Areas where big data can be applied. Big data can be defined as a large huge amount of high velocity, complexity, variables data that require advanced techniques and technology to enable the after storage, distributions management, and analysis of an information. Or, in another word, big data is those data sets that are very complex and extremely large. On the same time, they are very challenging, which unable to manage with traditional software on the data management tool. And the big data are one, we have the value which values which implements the numbers of the data that is going to be accommodated. We have the velocity, which is the speed taken to accomplish the particular task. We have the veracity, which is the trueness of how the data is going to be cleansed of the data. Therefore, we have the impact of the big data in the healthcare industry. The following are the some example of how Malaysians care industry is getting the benefits of the big data storage processing and analyzing the tools. And the applications of the predicting the systems which is used to assist the shift manager while assigning the required doctor at a specific time. But this has been given the priority to an electronic health record, which is used to keep the track of the patients simultaneously. And the applications of the patients, which have to be monitoring the system using the viable digital devices, which is used to report to the doctor with the current patient status. It is also used to identify and evaluate the disease symptoms at a higher stage, which help in the higher effective treatment. And another areas where the big data can be applied is in the educational sector, and therefore the future change of the educations and one of the top policies that classify the significant importance of an academic effect in the use of the big data is to guide an instructor and cloud computing with the base of the big data. And the following are some of the examples of how Malaysians and the global educations are getting the benefit from the big data. So, the process of storing, managing, and analyzing the large data sets include the student record in addition to securing the maintenance of this record and also making sure that the question papers of not getting link before the examinations are taking place. and to also evaluate the performances of the physical expressions and the trackings of a student environment with up to a higher resolution camera, video, voltage, and image processing, and to also analyze the data in organizing decision making, since it is provide the influence data on the classroom activities. And another the impact of the big data is in the finance and the banking industry. And this is helping the banking industry in Malaysia to utilize the Malaysian banking are the process of storing the managing and analyzing the large data set that the customer accounting balance, in addition to at least the securing the maintenance and the massive amount of a data in their database, and to also maintain and use the using the clustering techniques, such as identifying the locations of a new branches where the demand is required, where the demand of another branch of of a bank is being required. So we use the clustering to identify, and Malaysian banking platform digitals and therefore operates can be done from home because of the use of the big data adoptions, and machine learning, which is the AI big data analysis. Tools are also used in many Malaysian banking systems to detect fraudulent activities and then report the relative into appropriate department. And also among of these are also national securities. So big data is also applied in the areas of a security outfit. Big data storage tools are used to help the government collect and store the information of all citizens for many purposes, and also extract the meaningful hidden informations, and also identify the possible future treatment solutions, and data are based to find the criminalities, and data to detect the fraudulent activities in any areas of economy. And the big data is also applying in the areas of airline industry, which is one of the most important areas, which who consumes virtually minute by minute operational data. The big data consists of the customer services ticketing, weather forecasting, and so forth. So, and the implication of the big data in Malaysian airline include the following: the big data analysis tools are used to compare the aircraft operations cost, fueling qualities, which are used to at least provide a smart aircraft maintenance, and the flying. It's also used in detailing the flight accident data, which is used to at least to try to improve the safety and the security of our aviation industry, and analyze the past customer purchasing information to enhance the quality of your customer services. And in real time, customer baggaging information to ensure the baggage gets very secure. So in conclusion, this paper has discussed extensively the current use and the practice of the big data by industry in Malaysia, and the impact of the big data practice for has been analyzed in industry sector and highlighted. They include the areas of health industry, education, finance, security, agriculture, and so forth. To tell you the benefits of the big data are very significant, very important instance where industry manage successfully and implement analytical and here are my references. Thank you, and God bless you.